So we have two indoor halls actually. This is the first one. So we have two PC boards. Then two boards, then one. And the size of this room is 1,327 square feet. We have a gallery, okay? This four, five stairs gallery. So the size of this ground is 37,268 square feet, which is of a standard size football ground.
There used to be ground that
Yeah, small.
two
Basketball courts. Okay. The size of this basketball court is 11,000.
Annual sports meet.
Annual sports meet. Every year we used to organize here. Yeah.
But inter-college
Basketball
competitions.
tournament we organized. We last year we could not organize because of the pandemic.
it is there, but there must be some meet in the
Organized by the University of Nara,
university hall. Yeah.
We have not
by
yet
their sports department.
our colleagues will organize basketball tournament. And then some of our students are also participated in national and state level basketball.
This was a new resource center. In 2015 only we started the college.
As big as this one, huh? It's on the
Yes.
And especially college activities during dry seasons we used to conduct in the basketball court also because it can accommodate more number of persons. But especially during monsoon season we need a big space. So most of the time during monsoon season big activities are being conducted here. So here we have
You arrange some functions, cultural functions here, or some this is students cultural
For common use, both for schools from schools and
We have signed an MOU with the school for the certain certificate courses. We're using now is an computing system along with internet provided by Symbiosis. So for the Tele course, we have only 62 students. But following the SOP, we have divided them into certain batches for the classes. We have started the classes since...
college offers degree for such courses.
Sorry,
certificate.
sir? Certificate?
Certificate course.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But is it part of that report? You submitted with the SSR?
I don't think so, sir.
I don't
Just the computer course. So computer center is included there.
I think computer center is computers. Yeah.
So this is the biometric that we are using.
Biometric for all staff and
Yes.
teachers.
Yes, all staff and teachers. So we have fingerprint sensor and face recognition.
From which year you have started this
From the beginning.
system? From beginning. And no manual attendance register.
Manual attendance.
You have to
we
register.
register.
Follow both.
Oh, vote.
Basic and manual
So,
register.
yeah.
And the biometric software is installed here. So we monitor, we print out all the monthly reports, weekly reports from here, from this system, ESSL system.
I think he is not for just getting visit. This is
It's something like no profit, no loss, no?
also for students. Hello. Hi. I'm
Sir, now we'll visit the canteen.
just
Student counseling representative.
Yes, sir.
These are connected with the internet?
Yes, sir. And this is the OPEC. OPEC.
okay.
Yeah, I will.
Your library is automated, fully digitized.
Not fully digital.
Oh yes, yes. Do you have barcode system?
Yes, sir. We are using this software for library management.
Special collections.
And we also have some this reference section.
These are
This is for
studies.
science.
Are you looking for journals? All journals.
We have cases like this. It's our responsibility to accompany them. Actually, it's a extension activities. PI for Bosco extension and innovation activities, where we have 12 clubs and movement.
That's the word chai.
Chai, no?
Frequently used by our honorable Prime Minister. No, chai wala.
Chai.
So we provide the food for them from here.
Can we enter in?
Yes,
We have to get permission from you.
So there are
Yeah, canteen staff.
canteen supporting staff.
But it seems the joy is too low for you, no?
This is the price list. So maximum we have only 30 to make the students affordable for them, no?
Very reasonable. But I have every doubt how can
We have this shelter, this shed one also. So we used to place it outside during rainy season and sunny season. No?
Where's the kitchen?
Kitchen is clean, Father. Sir, sorry. You can check.
Sir, please come.
Four beds and we have each washroom.
Hello. Hi. Hello.
You're smiling?
Hello. Oh!
Don't get scared.
First section. Sir, please come. This is
But one thing we have to mention it. You are using tube lights
Yes, sir.
instead of LED bulbs. Oh yes, that is.
Since we have the common office here.
Oh, it's both
Yeah,
NCC and NSS.
NSS.
Yes,
But you have to separate very quickly in near future.
Yes, sir, the new building block is coming up. We will have the office separate
After that.
offices for NSS and LCC.
After that.
Yeah, please.
Army and social work cannot go side by side.
Sir, please come here. This is the students' office. Please visit for students.
Boys and girls, how are you?
Young magnets.
So you are the representative of the students of this college. Yeah.
Okay.
So what are your responsibilities and what role you have had in the last 1 year?
So in the last previous year and till today, we have been trying to work for the welfare of the students. In the sense that by getting the grievances of the students to the notice of this college administration, and also by organizing extracurricular activities within the college and also outside the college, we take the initiative of leading the students to external programs too. So that is some of the things that we have been doing and since the previous years.
Very good opportunity for me, the parents also, as a parent also, and for my daughter also. Though it is only a new college, very in the infancy stage, but it is doing good, producing good result. We are proud to hear that it is producing toppers in the university. So.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Tisa, and I'm just a housewife, and my daughter is in political science for semester. Thank you.
My name is Kitlen, and I'm a government servant. And my son is doing his final.
That should be done for this upliftment of this college. If you are asked to give some suggestion how we can further, you see that enhance the status of this college, name of this college. Okay, what should college management should do?
Affordable to us. Okay. Meeting, they have 2 meetings in a year, once in every semester. Last year they could have, but they no, but they contact us through the phone to inquire how our children are doing, whether we are satisfied with our performance and with their performance.
My name is Charles.
What are you doing now?
Presently, I'm working as a freelance photographer.
Which year you have your graduation from here?
2018.
18.
Yeah, first
You are among the first graduates of this college. Fine.
And I graduated in the year 2019. So currently I'm preparing for competitive exams. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. And one thing that I liked about the college while studying here was that the college it not only tries to give excellent academy to the students, but it tries to promote spiritual development of the students. That's what I like. As a means to promote spiritual growth, the college has cultivated the habit of organizing a morning assembly every morning. So the assembly starts with a word of prayer, and the student the teachers give moral principle based topics, humanity topics, sermons to the students. So students, whether Hindu, Muslim, Christian, or irrespective of any sect, they pray to their own God, and they also learn and listen and learn from the sermons. That is what I like about the college. Thank you so much.
I passed out in the year 2019, and currently doing my master in NAAC University Maryland campus. So some good things about this college is it is well organized, and there are well qualified teachers, and also since this college there are less number of students, the students get opportunity to participate in the co-curricular activities. Thank you.
Hello sir, it's nice to see you too. I'm Lisa Tunajane, and I am at pass out age of 2019, and currently I'm pursuing my preparation for state competitive exam. And my experience with regard to this institution in my state, in this college, is that I have learned so many good moral values that have made me into a better person. One good quality that I learned from this college during my stay is humility, because I find that all the teachers are humble, and that has made me a more humble person. And this institution, it molds every student in every areas of their life, that is spiritual, academically, and morally. So that is one nice thing about this college. That's all. Thank you.
Sir, my name is Basil, and I'm a batch of 2017, and I graduated in 2020. Currently, I'm taking a break and trying to earn money for my admission next year. And one thing that this school has taught me is discipline and punctuality. I've earned those two factors from this college.
You want me to present PPT or
PPT or
I have slides present also.
You presented those, no?
No, this is for research cell, sir. So it's,
you are convener.
yes.
Please take your seat. In spite of the existence of research cell,
We started in 2018.
yeah, but no UGC project has been received, and number of
For UGC projects, sir, for that purpose,
not only
we
UGC
are
project, there are so many projects
yes.
funding by other organizations, ICSSL.
So far, we have conducted seminars.
This is one of your best practices.
Yes.
You have claimed.
Yes.
Research day.
Yeah. So every
One
last,
seminar?
Yeah. No. Every last day of the month, students will be given holiday that very day, and then the teaching faculties
We are like morning, like our college timing is starting from 9, so 9 till 12. We will do research activities. Maybe like we will.
How is it possible? One day is dedicated for research.
Yeah.
How is it possible?
So
it's
like
long to work.
No, it's a long, but like leaving aside all the other college work, we will be doing our own, like maybe our working paper, we will try to improve and so
But
on.
only one day in a month.
Yes, one day in a month. But that doesn't mean that other times when we are having like the normal classes, we do get like off periods, that time we work. So that day again, specifically to like for the research day, we do that. And one very good practice is like we invite that particular day, teachers used to present papers, our working papers. So what we do is like we invite a subject expert and then they will give feedbacks on the paper that is being presented. And that is how we improve our papers. And like we start
I think these are
presenting
the same
them.
persons who were mentioned by earlier in the faculty presentation that they for them,
Different seniors.
So basically, it is sort of a collaborative role on behalf of the research cell, what you are saying that.
Yeah, subject experts, we call them. Yeah, since the inception of this research cell, two national seminars were already organized.
You have organized two national level seminars.
Yes, and then not only that, one international webinar also. Last year we were planning to go it was on offline one actually, but because of the pandemic we have to go online. So international webinar also. And then towards the end of the, again last year, we could again lecture series we could organize.
I think it is there, SSR report. All these facts have been mentioned in already submitted the report to the NAAC. Yeah, this is.
But not very detailed.
Basically.
Last year, May, we were asked to make it till May 2020 only, the details. So on the international webinar, lecture series, we did not mention here.
Basically, research cell is there to guide the teachers for submitting projects. Since your college is yet to get that status, when you will be eligible to get small projects from the ICSR, ICHR,
yes, we are ready
then
for
the
that.
UGC, then some many more agencies are there. Women department is there, tribal department is there.
It's your duty to pursue financial grant towards the teachers for getting involved in PhD work. Tell me the outcome.
Yeah.
How many teachers are getting financial assistance and with leave, pay with leave for pursuing their PhD?
They leave we get leave from the college, and one is already on leave, and madam, she is receiving this Rajiv Gandhi fellowship, so she is pursuing her now. And another, she has already joined, but she is yet to take leave, PhD. So two have already enrolled for PhD.
From which departments?
One from history, another from education department.
I think you have mentioned it in your SSR.
Yes. And we, for every paper presentation and publication, especially publication that is under the UGC care, we get incentives honorary. So
seminar on Christianity.
No, chemistry. This is for the principals. Yeah. He's from science background.
This is what I
So like national seminar, and then the theme of the seminar.
That's something there. Subject, discipline.
It's here.
Conflict of association.
Conflict of association, consequences and application. So for every paper presentation, we are allowed 2,000, and then publication in the UTC care, 5,000 each.
So, this public,
This is incentive.
Yes, incentive from the college side, yeah, to encourage the faculty members to do more research work.
It's flat rate, 2,000 for national seminar.
National, international, any presentation,
2,000.
2,000, yes.
For registration,
everything, including everything.
including everything, or traveling allowance. Is it?
Sometimes, okay, if we go outside, that the host, instead they give us, the allowances and all.
So the practice has been started since 2018.
No, 17. This one. This is 2017. Yeah. And for say. These are the, say, the 5,000, the voucher. This is for the publication under UGC care. So, research day. We started only in 2019. We started only in 2019. So, 28 June was the first research day that we had in the college. So far, we have already had 10 research days.
Ma'am, what measures you have taken to promote the mind of research, doing research among students?
We take them for all the departments, we have these field trips. So like while visiting the sites, we make them like understand that they have to we need these areas to focus on to do research, especially in the state. So based on that, they are made to a land report. So that is the small step that we take out to like make the student aware that we are lacking in these areas. So research has to be taken out in the following years.
Research do you teach this holiday or
It's
Sunday?
like
Once a month?
once the every last day of the month.
Oh,
If it is a
last
Sunday,
day.
yeah. If it is Sunday, like
Oh, okay.
we shift on to
Fine.
Saturday,
Last day.
So earlier, like when the presentation was going on, we were asking something about like the sale of newspaper for newspaper, tea and all, for, to raise funds to go for this educational tour. So like father was whatever application we gave it forward to the principal father, he was maintaining a record of this.
Fundraising programs.
Yes, this is for all the department here.
I'm going to present the BIA committee. This BIA we call Bosco Extension and Enrichment Activities. This is mainly to do with the extension activities conducted by the college. The BIA committee, we have the vision to provide students the opportunities to put their studies in practice, to develop their domains of mind and personality, intellectual.
Extension activities.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Extension activities. Emotional, social, moral, aesthetic, and spiritual development. The mission for the BIA offers the opportunity to explore the students' talents and enhance holistic development through extension activities. So the main role of the committees are.
It is there. What you have done? That's more.
So under this BIA we have the committee members, and we have 12 clubs or movements. We have music club, sports club, dance club, fine arts, GSU, literary club, movie club, NCC, NSS, Peace Channel, Robbers and Rangers, and Youth for Christ. So annually we make the plans.
Every club has, I think, has its records.
Yes, in the respective register we have the records.
Okay.
And they also have prepared their respective PPT PowerPoint presentation for their respective club also. Is
just events, sorry, from you.
So we have coordinators, assistant coordinators for the various clubs. So since 2015, this BIA is
Bosconium extension.
Bosco extension.
Bosco extension and enrichment activities.
Yes, sir. So what we usually do, before we begin the academic year, we make the plan for the academic year. Then funds are also allotted for
Is there
respective.
bonding in between BIA and NSS?
Yes, there is.
And both are assigned to do such works.
Yes.
Extension
I
activities.
think it is exclusive for which they have made. Otherwise, NSS is there, they have their own project.
Under the guidance of BIA,
Yeah.
they are doing such.
As of now, we are putting together we function together. Some activities, in a sense, they conduct by their own. But as club and movement, we have just merged together under this.
Explain the role and functions of your rovers and rangers unit.
Rovers and Rangers, some of their roles are to help the students grow and learn certain basic things like tying the notes, attending the programs, so they attend certain programs. As of now, we are yet to go for the training, to attend the training for the Rovers and Rangers. So I'm as the coordinator for the Bosco, convener for all these committees. I really just generalize the whole idea of the club.
I think the last program is your cultural program.
Yes.
Do you have?
Yes, we have.
Where?
In the auditorium.
Auditorium on the downside.
Yes. So last from here we'll have ITC presentation, and last one is left with the interaction with the management staff, administration staff. They will come here. So we'll go with ITC then.
These are the 4 pillars that we follow. These are our mission. This is our vision. And these are our best practice, rainwater harvesting and waste segregation. So these are some important environmental initiatives implemented in the college. So we'll be going through each one by one. So as I've briefed out earlier, we have solid waste management. So with the start of this Green Alliance Project 2019 in campus, we even have started this solid waste management. So far we have 115 colored dustbins, 29 dustbins in college and 86 dustbins in school. Okay, so there are all these 5 colors. And then these segregated waste, they are collected by the Kohima Municipal Council, Kohima, every once a week. These are the pictures of our dustbins. And then for liquid waste management, the liquid waste from institute, canteen, staff's residential area, and other waste from the campus, they are filtered and used for the construction at the construction site. Yeah. And then the excess are properly disposed of to a stream through a well drainage system. So these are some of the pictures. Yeah. And then we have our e-waste. So usually what we do is, major repairs are handled by our technical assistants and are being reused. And then the others, we dispose it through Kohima Municipal Council. And then our vermicompost, it was constructed in October 2020. So we have this cemented structure with 3 compartments, each having a dimension of 6 feet into 3 into 3.
Or this chambers?
Yeah.
Or it is situated?
As you enter our college, it will be on the road. You have noticed. But so far, we haven't harvested anything because we started only in the month of December 2020. And this is our rainwater harvesting. So our college, we have a rainwater harvest system set up in the campus, having a catchment area, storage system of land.
We have already
This is the one. And then we have solar energy.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you. And then we have our solar sanitary ventilation. So there are two.
Powered by solar energy.
Yes, one is.
Sanitary vending machine.
Yes, one is manual and then the other one is solar powered.
Subject teachers, where the content inside the logbook consists of lesson plan that has the whole unit plan, the whole paper plan, the whole unit plan, and day-wise plan. Lesson plan is being done. Then daily class attendance records facility is there. Lecture summary, including the data of learning outcomes and remedial actions and students' academic progression, all are recorded in the staff logbook. So this is mandatory for all the teachers taking every subject to maintain, and even the teaching learning process that they use, that they employ, are also there day-wise in each of the batch. So this is one of the good practices that we are doing, and in most of the today's presentation, in our department presentation, we have said that the teachers have extended these resources from the college to other colleges. So the staff logbook is one of those extension services that we have extended to other colleges, neighboring colleges. Then for the effective delivery of the course content prescribed by the university, various teaching aids are used, including ICT such as microphones or projectors usually for PPT, PowerPoint presentation, and also timely display of relevant videos or photos which are required for transacting the lesson. So these are being used. So as you have already visited all the classrooms has these projector facilities, and usage of PowerPoint presentation is compulsory for every subject and every day. Then students' handbook and academic calendar. The academic calendar, now we use it as academic year plan. Student handbook and academic year plan is one of the effective two effective features that the college provides to the students and the staff, so that all the informations and all the dates that are important for the college, like the conduct of CIA, the conduct of internal exams, selection exams, holidays, preparation for examination, preparation for assignment, everything are being planned in the academic year plan. And this handbook and academic year plan is handed over to the students at the beginning of the academic year, and also to the staff at the beginning of the academic year. So the plan of all the activities take place according to this planner. Then staff participation in evaluation of scripts, like Sir had asked earlier. We all participate in the evaluation of scripts, internal examination script, as well as external examination script, that is NU examination script, and question paper moderation. Then in addition to that, to integrate cross-cutting issues, the college is also providing EVS, Environmental Studies, which is recommended by University Grants Commission, the second edition 2013, as a compulsory paper for 5th and 6th semester. And also, in addition to that, value education, which will be called as moral philosophy from the next session, a textbook which is developed and published by the Archdiocese of Bangalore, entitled "We Shall Overcome Values for Integrated Personalities." So this particular paper is also taught in the college in addition to the prescribed syllabus by the university to integrate values among the students. And the second criteria, teaching, learning, and evaluation. The Bosco College Kohima has a provision for both the advanced learners as well as the slow learners. For the advanced learners, Bosco Extension and Enrichment Activity, that is BIA, is you have already discussed with the convener, and the BCK quiz time. This Bosco Extension and Enrichment Activity is like a big umbrella which is covering all the clubs, units, and movements that is going on as a co-curricular activities within the college campus. So like sir, you said NSS is a separate unit now, separated from BIA, but since we begin in the year 2015 with NSS under BIA, we are still using it till this session. From the next session, NSS will be separated from BIA and will be kept as a separate unit along like NCC. So this is post-go extension and enrichment activities. Then DPCK quiz time. This is also one of the good initiative that the college is following. A good initiative started by Father A.J. Sebastian, a retired professor from English Department, Nagaland University. So this DPCK quiz time is prepared. 1,000 questions, general knowledge questions and answers are already there in the quiz book. And the students are given out. This quiz book is given out to the students at the beginning of academic session. Then all the students participate at the beginning. It's an annual event, and finally, annual DPCK quiz time is being held in order to declare the winner. So the quiz committee or the quiz convener is also here. Further information can be asked if any queries. And as far as for the school learners, the DPCK follows a mechanism called remedial class or remedial activity or remedial coaching. Each department maintains a separate remedial register in order to follow up those students from the department who are usually slower in comparing to the average group. And at the same time, even each subject teacher, like we have seen in the logbook, each teacher are required to maintain a remedial records of a particular student who is not performing well in a particular subject. Like I'm taking education, other department students are also taking education. But if I found other department students are weak in my subject, I have the right to follow up in the remedial actions for a particular subject. Then, for teaching learning methods, the DPCK follows a well-structured student-centric methods, like along with the lecture, the old traditional way of transacting the lesson like lecturing methods, we do make use of other methods like field trips, visitations, educational tour, invited talks, seminars, group activities, dramas, PowerPoint presentation, assembly talks, intercollegiate activities, individual and group task assignments. All these things are done. All the records and reports are there in the register for further inquiry. Then the mentoring service given to the students. Mentoring service is also one of the good practice that DPCK is following it for the students. This is a service where the mentor-mentee relationship is being built within 3 years of the academic stay of the students in the college. So right at the beginning of the admission, each semester, all the students are divided into 15 groups and are assigned with one particular mentor. So that mentee will be with the mentor for 3 particular years, that means until they graduate. So altogether, a particular teacher is handling 2 semesters, 15 each from each semester. So altogether, 30 mentees are under each particular teachers or mentor. In an academic year, 3-day particularly, in a semester, 3-day particularly set aside for mentoring periods or mentoring time. And throughout the academic year, and depending on the needs and requirements, the mentor can also have mentoring session throughout the year. Does not only depend on the particular 3 days set aside for mentoring, but they can also carry out mentoring session or mentoring service throughout the year. Depends on the teacher, on the mentor and the mentee needs and requirements. Since this is also one of the good practice we are doing, we have already extended to other colleges also, along with staff notebook. This is a mentoring book that you have. Now the ICT facility or ICT usage in the college. ICT is efficiently used to enhance teaching learning. Each classroom is well equipped with LCD projector and a screen, already seen. A separate PC and printer are made available in the staff room to be used by the staff.
Madam,
yes.
One thing.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, your almost all classrooms, there are the same ICT devices, just like projector.
Yes, yes.
Microphone. But we didn't find a smart classroom.
Smart classroom, yes, it's one of our objectives to be achieved by next year.
Next year.
We planned to, but because of this COVID situation, we could not. Recommended by AAA also, but
we could not do it during the pandemic time, so we're hopefully planning to do it in the academic session, next academic session.
But we have records from students' part.
Okay.
They're not at all satisfied about your microphone system. They are lacking. You should improve your microphone, which is installed inside the classrooms.
Okay, surely.
Okay?
Okay.
Continue.
Okay. So the next point is the symbiosis broadband internet is also made available in the campus along with Wi-Fi facility. Like you said, this particular building, this particular floor is not getting enough connection, but Wi-Fi facility is there for the student to be used.
Speed is
slow.
Very slow.
Yes. And the staff are also members of NDL, that is National Digital Library. All the staff are enrolled and also are members of this NDL, even the students also. The social media is also skillfully used by DPCK for educational purpose. If you click DPCK Euphoria, you will find all the, in YouTube also you will find all the cultural events, sports cultural events conducted by DPCK. Our students are managing it. Then we have journals, and e-journals, printed journals and e-journals in the library. Like all the 5 departments have three printed journals. And the e-journals, education have 2, history have 3, pol science have 3, and sociology have 3. I think our librarian has already shown you the list of this one. For the mechanism for conducting internal assessment within the college, the mechanism of this internal assessment in our college is divided into 3 points. That is CIA, that is continuous internal assessment, written assignments, and PowerPoint presentation by the students. This continuous internal assessment is conducted twice in a semester, CIA 1 and CIA 2. This is written cluster, like written tests of 13 marks each. Then written assignment is also given, 2 written assignments is given per subject to the students. So this written assignment consists of 5 marks. And for the honor students, because honor students are lesser in number, so we give them opportunity for PowerPoint presentation, like a seminar. So instead of 1 written assignment, the honor students can opt for 1 PowerPoint presentation. So the internal assessment of total 13 marks that the institution is conducting is divided into CIA, 2 written assignment, and 1 PowerPoint presentation. And the rest 17 marks is from the university. Then the course outcomes, course and program outcomes are made available both offline and online mode. In a sense, after the admission, after the induction of the students in each semester, the printed out syllabus is given out to the students, and also the whole course program is displayed in the college website. So according to their needs, we give them offline also, online also. Then conducting conduct assessment of such transparency, of such in a sense of conducting internal assessment in more transparently, AYP, like I have already shown, the dates for examination, the dates for written assignment, the mark system, the marking system, everything is made known to the students and the parents before the conduct of the internal assessment. And the SEM, the students' performances are all uploaded in the students' portal. That means they can see, they can assess themselves, their own performances. And at the same time, college website also. And if during the parents-teacher meeting, the whole internal assessment of their children are presented to the parents. So it's pure transparent. The evaluation system is transparent in DPCK. Then the program outcomes and course outcomes are analyzed thoroughly by the subject teacher as well as the exam committee. By the subject teacher, it's there in the logbook. The last page, the result analysis is there. And for the controller of examination, the whole result analysis is being done by the controller of examination. The research, innovation and extension. DPCK has organized 2 national seminars and 1 international seminar so far, 2018 and 19. Historical Development in Northeast India, Trends and Perspective by the History of the Department of History. Then Northeastern Council, NCERT, one national seminar organized by the research cell and IQAC. Then one international seminar recently.
Seminar or webinar?
Seminar.
Seminar. In which year it was held?
2018 and 19 and 20 academic session, 19 and 21, and 20 and 21 is webinar. All the details of the seminars are there. Recent one is webinar. And also national level lecture series conducted by the history department. They have already presented earlier, and online workshop on basic of online teaching by education department. So this is during the pandemic recently. Then the institution have signed MOUs with different organizations and associations. Out of 6, only 3 are effective now. We had MOU with Scout and Guides, Youth Land, My Northeast App, the Moscow Higher Secondary School, Family Planning Association, and Akuvi Kiho, a private one. But out of all the 6 MOU, we have only 3 effective. That is one MOU with the Moscow Higher Secondary School. That is, we are using the computer center for daily courses, IT facility for daily courses. Then with the Family Planning Association. Because of this MOU, they have also given us this sanitary vending machine that is run with the help of solar panel, which you have already seen, an incinerator, and they do give pads and sanitary napkins for clothes on discount. And with Akubi Kiho art, the whole building painting, the art that you have seen at the entrance is through Akubi Kiho. So these are the 3 effective MOU that we have at present. Extension service under PSR container have already expired, so I'll skip. Then the criteria for infrastructure and learning resources. You have already visited the college, at least the partial part of the college infrastructure. We have a total area of 7 acres of land with clear demarcation and complete boundaries. However, for different purposes, different infrastructures are being set up. Like administrative purpose, classrooms are there. Already visited 2 staff room, well-equipped library, approximately 6848, but this is written in the SSR. Now it has been, total number has improved up to 774. Then total number of 26 computers and 4 laptops are there in the college. A conference hall, this is a conference hall with a capacity of approximately 50 seats. For administrative purpose, we have administrator's office, principal's office, rector's office, IQAC office, exam controller office, student forum office, NSS and NCC office, counselor room, biometric facility, and a fee counter. That is for administrative purpose. For co-curricular and extracurricular curricular activities purposes, we have auditorium with the latest facilities for conducting workshops, seminars, meetings, and training programs with a total seating capacity of more than 400. Indoor games rooms at the basement. Standard size football ground and 2 basketball courts. We typically also have a chapel for conducting prayer service that is conducted every first Friday of the month. An assembly ground for conducting morning assembly with an area of 3,520 square feet. For health and sanitation purpose, we give this as a proof under the academic student handbook. It is inside it. Then state scholarship, all the students, those who are admitted in TPCK receive state scholarship, but we do have a facility of free ship, that is, fee concession and free ship. At present, 11 students are availing this facility, concession of admission fee. Then we do have a provision for soft skill and language skill for the students. Already four soft skill and 3 skill development program have been conducted. Then the student progression to higher education is there. Students graduating from this, as much as we could, we have also uploaded along with the SSR.
Construction free seat.
Yes.
Living at present this year.
This year, this academic year.
In previous years.
At first, from 2015, it was around 7 to 8. Then the next year, it was around 20 or 22. Then the following year, it was again 17 or 16. But this year, at present, we have 11. So we focus on this year only. But however, we do have a proof of all the application and the forwarding letter if you want to see. Then placement of students through MOUs and through placement cell. Already 8 students will also upload their ID cards also. Those who have benefited from the placement cell. Then national and state awards, we have two. One national award that is participation in Republic Parade, and one state award that is participation in state taekwondo. Under governance, leadership, and management, we do have a structured organogram. It's not very visible here, but I'll give you the printout. So a well-structured organogram for effective leadership and management. And DPCK as an institution encourage the nature of collective decision-making culture, where all the decisions related to administration, staff progression, student progression, academic progressions, all these are collectively, decisions are collectively done along with the administrative staff and the academic staff, including students and stakeholders also. Welfare measures for teaching and non-teaching staff, provisions provided in the service rule, study leave if the that is mostly for research, 1 to 2 years, depending on the needs and requirements, is available. Maternity leave for 3 months, paternity leave 2 to 3 days, or sometimes beyond that, depending on the needs of the person. Then duty leave, staff development orientation program, remuneration for extra workload, remuneration for research activities, or when the teachers published or present papers in the seminars or go for publication, remuneration is given. Remuneration for university ranks.
How can get remuneration for extra job, extra workload from the management?
It's like this, we got this recommendation from AAA, like we are all teachers who are taking classes, we are all assistant professors, but along with the assistant professors, I'm also taking in charge of IQEC, so that becomes an extra work. I'm appointed as an assistant professor, but in addition to that, I'm also handling other administrative work. So for that, remuneration is given. So there is recommendation given by AAA, and we have implemented it.
It's monthly.
No, yearly, annually.
Yeah, annually.
Yes.
Okay.
The provision for capacity building program is also there. As a result, 2015 and 16, one teacher had availed this provision, and 2019-19, 3 teachers had availed this provision. Then for the monetary functions, we have a link with federal bank where all the salaries, fee payments of the students are done. We have a special system called ACME, that is Account Not Easy, where all the data about the college income and expenditure is saved. And this ACME account is managed by the accountant of the college. So when you interact with the finance officer, he will let you know about this ACME and the details of this federal bank system. Then the main income of the institution as for now is students' fee. Like we discussed earlier, we are not getting enough fund from the state and central government, so the main income is the student fee, out of which the institution is trying its best to reach out the unreached by giving free concession to the students, free ship to the students, and providing remuneration to the staff who are taking extra charge, extra responsibility, or remuneration for preceding the research spirit or research work, and social responsibility like other activities, extension activities, outreach activities under BIA conducted by NSS and NCCs are all comes under this. Then IQEC initiative, we have 5 departments, 9 academic committees, 10 student welfare committees, and 11 program committees. So all these committees, the plan for all these committees, departments are. Okay. So this one also evaluation of the department, faculty, result analysis. Then institutional values and best practices also. I think green practices, she had already talked about this waste, liquid, waste management.
Two best practices, we have research day, already confirmed. Then, compassion channel. This channel was launched on 12 September 2018 and it was initiated by Dr. Ki Satyasevan. So he is here with us today. So, seed money of rupees 1 lakh was given to the channel. So what is that the purpose or the goal or the vision of this channel was to earn while learning for compassionate works or giving better than taking and win channel. So with this model, this 1 lakh rupee was given to the channel and the student with the profit money from the seed money have contributed to their villages, like providing stationary things, books, stationary water filters, clothes to the students in the village, the adopted village. So this is the success of the compassion channel as one of the best practice of DPCK. Distinctiveness of the institution, we have ample opportunities for co-curricular and extracurricular activities under various committees and clubs. We have good incorporation of ICT usage in teaching learning process. We have provisions for both slow learners and advanced learners. Extension service by the staff and students is excellent. The mentoring service provided to the students is also one of the institutional distinctiveness, and the result of conduct for the students and the staff, and it is monitored by a committee called Discipline Committee. So with this, I would like to conclude with the vision and mission of the college for providing holistic education. The college is planning for introducing many new courses and programs like BSc course with various subjects like chemistry, physics, botany, zoology, mathematics, and BBA like BBA, hotel marketing, educational courses like B.Ed, M.Ed, technical courses, diploma in engineering. All these are the the future plan for the college of upgrading into various programs and courses. But with the coming of NDP, all this may become integrated again. So thank you so much then.
Mission is very challenging. I think the combination of all.
Thank you.
Possibly, if you continue with this zeal and the mission, the way the faculty and all members are involved,
Yes,
basically,
absolutely,
and the building of this institution, I don't think that this mission is achievable.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so we can, only it's a matter of time. But you have to sustain, you have to continue your efforts more vigorously.
So this is where we
This is a sweet folktale about Nishila and Pio. Nishali was a young, beautiful maiden who was loved and adored by many men. Unlike Pio, who was a poor orphan, but he was an honest and a hardworking young man. One fine day, Nishali and her friends planned to go out to the field, and on the other side, Pio and his companion went for chopping wood. Nishalio! Nishalio! While returning back from work, in a chance meeting, Pio and Nishali got glances at each other, and that was how the two of them began to feel for each other. They exchanged glances and both parted their own way. After the day, Pio could not stop thinking of Nishali. And so one day he sent a friend to call Nishali for a secret meeting. Nishali was also attracted by Pio's sense of honesty and character. From then on, Pio and Nishali started meeting up secretly. Kept on meeting. Gradually, the bond grew better each passing day. However, their secret meeting was soon discovered by the vicious Udaba, who also had his eyes on Nishali. Adding to his rank, he also overheard the conversation exchanged between the two lovers for a secret meeting again. This time, he did not let his plan slip away. The next day, both Pio and Nishali was getting themselves ready for the meetup. At the usual spot, all excited and happy. But this time, the Tapa disguised himself as Pio and set out. Upon the dark of the night, Nishali set out to meet Pio without recognizing that it was actually the Tapa disguised as a lover. As they walked on, Nishali slowly felt that Pio was acting strange because he did not take care of her as Pio would usually do. She asked for him to make fire, but Gutapa denied again. Nishali's suspicions grew, and so realization hit her. She was too late to run away from his deception. Gutapa got hold of her, pulled her, tied her to a tree, and said, "If you cannot be mine, you cannot be anyone else." Then Gutapa killed her. On the other end, Pio tried hard to look for Nishali, but in vain. Had he been early, Nishali and Pio would have met without the intervention of Kutapa. Nishali's family and peers were all worried for the loss of their daughter. But they had no clue as to who the culprit was. Nishali was nowhere to be found. Pio's grief was far more greater than the rest, and he therefore isolated himself. Sensing his grief, his spirit group decided to call him out on a hunting expedition. However, Pio could not bring himself to any activity. Finally, his spirit group persuaded him and they head out to hunt. When suddenly the clouds start turning grey and it starts to pour. All of them take shelter under a tree, but Kutapa and some of his friends pushed Pio out from the shelter, which is why Pio takes shelter under a different tree. Much to his surprise, the tree stretched its branches and kept sheltering him wherever he went. He looked up the tree to look for an answer as to why the tree was different. There he saw a very beautiful flower, which is named as Anshe. He couldn't resist the alluring beauty of the flower, and therefore he plucked it off, placed it on his ear, and left for home. That night, as he went off to sleep, Nishali appears in his dream and whispers in his ear with the words, I loved you so much that I protected you from the rain, yet you blocked me off instead. Wake up and look at your ear. Pio wakes up, terrified and confused from his dreamlike state. He reaches his hand for his ear and learns that it was covered with blood. He realizes that it really was Nishali who protected and sheltered him from the rain. Pio was all torn and shattered by the loss of his beloved Nishali. He refuses and rejected his peers and even further. Pio kept himself isolated from all. Gradually, his health deteriorated day after day. The thought of Nishali not being a part of him anymore broke him. It left a scar in his heart. He was left wounded. And he finally took his last breath. Their soul was once again reunited, never to be parted from each other, and their love lives on forever. This is the story of Nishali and Pio.
Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey.
सच्ची से ये तारीफें दिल से जो मैंने गाई है, सच्ची से ये तारीफें दिल से जो मैंने गाई है, जो तुम मिला तो सच्ची है। दुनिया मेरी हमदम वास्ता मिला सभी को मेरे यादें मेरी हम तेरे नाम पे मेरी जिंदगी लिख दी मेरी हमदम हंसी का मेरे जीना जीना कैसे जीना हंसी का मेरे जीना मेरे हमदम हंसी का कभी जीना जीना कैसे जीना हंसी का जीना तेरे बिना हमदम।
Museum. These are the Local handicrafts
Local
and
handicraft,
attire.
Prepared by the local people or the students or
Not prepared by the student, but collection from the students. Some are machine made, some are hand woven.
Okay. So they do. Hello? And this is also machine made?
Yeah, this is machine made, but I think that side, no?
Yeah.
These are also hand woven.
What is the cost of this?
Touching it, we can see by touching
Yeah.
it.
What is this
Because
cost?
it will come in suit, the shawl and the mekhala.
Uh-huh.
So it will cost around 6,000, 7,000.
These all have been basically with the assistance of your college.
Yes, yes.
It's permanent system. Permanent.
Permanent. This one.
Yeah.
Started up in 70. The computer and the printer we gave it to you in the hotel, huh? Yes, yes.
Oh, yeah.
We gave the accuracy. And all the files are actually kept in conference room for the visit companies. All the files are kept. This is here.
Actually, you are from the one of the major responsibilities
Yes, yes.
so far all examinations, including internal assessments,
Yes.
are concerned.
Yes.
How you can keep your records intact?
So in this, registers, different registers we have. So NU register, this is during the NU exam, no? And scrutiny as this evaluation, everything is recorded here.
Receiving and returning of
Yes,
answer
answer
scripts
script.
from here.
Yes, this is maintained in this register.
And examination calendar, why is your examination calendar?
Calendar, this college calendar, AYP, no?
Oh,
Yearly we follow that
it's
one.
mentioned there.
Yes. And this is the register for result analysis and then important meeting minutes maintained here.
Meeting minutes, okay.
Yes.
Exam notice. And your answer scripts? Why you keep your answer scripts after assessment or before assessment?
After assessment, we keep it in the hall, in another hall.
Another hall.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have just get some sample.
Oh, sure.
These exams were conducted in 2019. So this is CIA 1, and this is model exam, and these are the assignments submitted by the students. These all are in 2019. This is 30 marks.
24?
Out of 30.
Out of
And this is 70 marks. For 70 marks model test. Exactly any pattern we followed for model exam. And these are for internal.
Assignment.
Yes.
Project assignment.
Yes, yes. It carries 5 marks.
It's mainly schools counseling. Yes, sir. During pandemic, I think you have already taken some projects to make your child, make your children mentally strong. Now how you are managing it? 1 year's long, 1 year's absence from college campus and using online remote learning. They are getting frustrated, disappointed.
Can I answer to that?
Yes.
Okay. For me, I am an intern over to this college, but even during the pandemic session, what we do is we provide phone calls to them, to our clients. So these clients, we do share messages on our social medias. We give them, we let them come voluntarily, and by that we give them options whether they want to meet personally or whether they want to meet through phone calls. Yes, and that is how we deal with that.
And when it comes to this mentoring, so this counseling is a part of a mentoring program in the college, and during the pandemic also, we did not stop mentoring session. We did have a mentoring session, and it may be through Google Classroom, Google Meet, then WhatsApp, phone calls. So we do try to be in touch with them. So if they have any problem, they're free to
You are also involving your mentors, students' mentors.
Yes.
For this.
So actually, all the teachers, we have been assigned with certain number of mentees, and this is the mentoring group that we are maintaining, and this we have come up with this. This is a recent one. This book has to be maintained by the teacher. So.
I'm calling. Stay.
We go to rainwater harvesting.
You Actually, this is college office, I think.
Yes, yes, sir.
What is the account section?
Yeah, this is
You are accountant?
Yes, sir, yes, sir. In the account. Yes.
A professional accountant?
No, sir. I'm helping father doing the accounting thing, small accounting thing.
Your professional qualification?
I am a BCom student. I'm good in experience.
BCom student?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And this college administrator?
Administrator, yes, sir.
What is the administrator?
Father himself.
Father himself.
Yes, sir.
Father himself or principal?
Yes, yes.
Who playing the same role? Please show your accounts. And last year's audit report. It is a correct. How many teachers are staying here?
Here, me, teaching staff, this is my room.
Yeah. Okay.
Where we can go up.
Okay.
Then librarian,
How much they charge?
200.
Huh?
It's only 200.
200 only?
Yes.
Per month? How many rooms?
It's like 3 rooms. My room is locked. My husband is going for work. Yes, sorry. This quarter and my room is a little bit different. You can come, sir. I don't have the coffee.
Can I go inside?
Yeah, please. Please. Good morning, sir. My son.
Oh.
Good morning, sir. Hello.
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 What a nice.
This is Ye.
Yes.
Can I take your photo?
Sure.
These are chambers mainly, but from when you are collecting.
More than 6 lakhs liters.
Yes. This also is rainwater.
Oh yeah, we've seen. So how you clean that
Chamber.
this tank?
The staff themselves once a month, once a year.
Once a year,
Once a year.
They have social work and celebration.
No, it could be in that way also, because the downstream is there. If you have some put up some pipe or outlet.
Part of the campus.
Very good evening to all of you. This is our participant exit meeting. Basically, it's our exit from from this after completing this exercise. So before that, I want to convey my heartiest thanks to all of you for being so kind for last 2 days, and you all kept busy yourself. So basically, in the meeting, what we see that what we have experienced, we know that you all are busy. You made busy since long. Firstly, in the preparation of the board which you have submitted to the NAAC. Yes, and after that, you updated all your documents. Going by your report, we have no hesitation to say that you worked very hard. Not only you worked very hard, but you made very sincere efforts, really doing a big, very noble cause. We know that nowadays institutions are facing through very difficult times. But your institution, you have maintained even not only the standard of your academic institutions, but continuously you are progressing in terms of the enrollment of the students, or in terms of the quality of the work which you all are doing. So, since it's very formal and brief meeting, so we would like to ask you to basically share your viewpoint about your experience as for the last 2 days and how you basically felt that, and what are your experiences, and whatever you want to share about yourself, about your institutions, and so on.
Thank you, Chairperson, for this time. We call ourselves as a DBCK family. We are happy that you have visited us and you have given us good feedback about our family. Your coming and your presence was very encouraging. Not only you listened to us, but you also told us in which areas we can improve. And all that we have taken note, surely we will work on it and prepare ourselves for the future. Personally, for me, to stay here in this campus last 6 years and to carry on and to have people who come and visit us and tell us how we are doing, it is a real boost for us and for our faculty members. And here, majority of us are here. As you told, we are really worked hard. Worked hard means all of them have put their heart and soul. So we thank one another for the effort put in. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your time. I would also like to say something on behalf of all the staff and as well as the IQC coordinator of this event. We are very thankful that you are here with us in the 2 days of the beauty visit. Actually, to be very honest, when we started this NAAC assessment, the institutions which are already assessed, which has been already assessed, they actually said the beauty visit is very scary. They will kill you, they will do that, they will ask you such things, they will do such. We were scared actually before you came to the college. But as soon as you entered the college, we were relieved because you do look very friendly, and the way you have interacted with all the HODs, with all the departments, with all the faculties, it feels like you are interested for the quality upliftment of the institution, not really the faculties, not really the management of the institution, but you are more into the quality enhancement of the institution for the future. And that's I really like, and I really appreciate both of you as a chairman and a coordinator of the PLP visit. Thank you so much for being with us, and your valuable suggestions, feedbacks that you have given in all the presentations will be taken into account, and we will surely try to improve taking your suggestions and your feedbacks. So thank you so much for being with us. And taking this opportunity, I would like to request Father Principal to please do away the honor of presenting the college memento to our guests. It's for you to take home and remember the Moscow College Movement. Thank you, Father, and thank you so much.
Good afternoon, DVCP family. Our respected principal, my senior colleague, my chairperson, Professor Singh, and you, distinguished teachers, alumni, and other members of this family. Actually, we have already completed at last the whole process, and it was 2 or 3 hectic days for us. I think we also should have such a feeling, such experiences with us. I want to say this is first time you are experiencing such visit, and it will boost up much. Your journey starts now. Think it. Your principals are very much cooperative, qualified, learned man, good behaved, always with his smiling and gentle face. We are very much impressed. And you the teachers and staff, very much cooperative, minded, and they are competent also. Processing has visited so many institutions, including universities and colleges. I have some experiences visiting the institutions all over India and beyond India. But it's a pleasant moment for me personally, experience also, to share my effort with us. Another thing, you have to keep in your mind the suggestions or recommendations which you have told me from time to time. It's oral transmission, and which we have already mentioned in our report, which is kept in secrecy for timely, and afterwards, after publication of the official result, your principal will share it along with us. It will be your pathfinder document. This recommendations and everything. It will help you with him. It will help you immensely to go forward. Your effort inside your institution is not so big, so large, but your effort, your generosity, your love for your students and for your institutions and people who are coming from other societies, alumni, parents, your students, you can move further along with all segments of society. I think you have better future. We hope such and go ahead. Thank you so much, even for your cooperation. Thank you. Oh, still, the most vital. Yeah, I missed it. The most vital part. If yes. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
So we thank God for the wonderful opportunity the Lord gave us from this this NAAC team visit. Sir, as you depart from here, we pray for you, both of you, for your family, Professor Jagrup Singh and Professor Gauri Sankar. That is what we can give to you. Sir is retired already, and Sir is also the principal of a college with 3,500 students. They have got only 3,000 acres. And seeing our place, Sir is really wondering where other buildings are. So, see how far they have come and how much they are boosting us. So, really, we feel that God's messengers coming to giving good news to us. And we are happy that we will remember you and we will pray for you and keep us also in your prayers. So let us all stand and pray for them. Guide their journey, guide their family, guide their profession. Let us all close our eyes and look to God in prayer and pray together. The prayer taught by Jesus, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Heavenly Father, we believe in you, we trust in you, we adore you, and we glorify you. Lord, we believe that it is you who created us. Lord, we believe that it is you who knit us together in our mother's womb. Lord, we believe that it is your vision that we are as one family journeying together in this Don Bosco campus. We thank you, Lord, for giving Professor Jagrup Singh and Professor Gauri Sankar. We thank you, Lord, for their presence in this campus for the past 2 days. Lord, as they move from here to their families, we ask you to bless them, bless their work, bless their profession, bless them all with good health, and bless their family members, and protect them from all harm, from all dangers. Lord Jesus, wherever they go, let them be your instrument to lead people in righteousness, in truth, and in sincerity. We make this prayer to Christ our Lord. Amen.
We like to finish singing our national anthem.
Adinayaka Jaya He Bharata Bhagya Vidhata Punjab Sindhu Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Banga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchala Jalavitaranga Tava Shubha Name Jage Tava Shubha Ashisha Mage Gaye Tava Jaya Gata Janagana Mangala Dayaka Jaya He Bharata Bhagya Vidhata Jaya He Jaya He Jaya He Jaya 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 He.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you. Let me